I was able to ignore them.
We need to draw it to us. Fire! Weapons free! Destroy that thing!
They've outmaneuvered us.
Realize your limits. This
Constant
power is
vigilance.
beyond mortals.
Can we actually go?
Incoming!
Enemy reinforcements sighted.
Stop
Keep an
doing
eye on
that.
them.
Let's see. Fear. I think that's the one we want, yeah.
Please listen to my song.
Feel the cold's embrace.
Push through! Let's do this together!
Are you okay?
This power is beyond mortals.
Evasive action! Evasive action!
Training.
My word! Please listen to my song.
I'll show you
Focus
how
up.
to fight. Don't look away. I won't go easy.
I will
Constant
abide by the
vigilance.
contract.
In the name of
What are you
justice.
looking at? End this!
Too late.
I'll
You
heal you!
have my things.
Be gone.
Sever! Sever!
Take the
This
offensive!
power is
vigilance.
beyond mortals.
Incoming! Watch it!
Fall.
Incoming! Watch it!
Are we just supposed to keep fighting until something happens?
I will abide by the contract.
I don't see any damage being dealt.
I will abide by the contract.
It looks like damage is being dealt, but I don't see her HP going down.
This
Constant
power is
vigilance.
beyond mortals.
Constant vigilance.
I'll heal you! Keep an eye on them!
Destruction is salvation.
I'll be fine.
Are you my things?
Incoming! Watch it!
To arms.
Destruction is
you
salvation.
okay?
Now I'm mad!
The enemy.
This power is
You
beyond
have my
mortals.
things.
We have to regroup.
Are you okay? Yeah.
Do not resist.
I'll heal
Point.
you! Incoming!
Do
Watch
not
it!
resist.
On the attack!
Serve the
Stop
enemy.
them cold!
Oh, water. Turn the tides.
This power is
Watch it!
The tides are
We
turning.
can do this! Incoming! Watch it!
Point.
I will abide by the contract.
How can this happen? Keep an eye on them!
Onward to
Begin the lesson.
victory.
On the attack!
Do not resist.
Like this. I'll show you
No
how to
mercy!
fight.
Mana surge.
Supposed to do it this way.
Sever.
That did lovely.
I let you.
Didn't even show anything.
Watch this! Keep an eye on
Okay, I'm not supposed to
Let's
do
go! You ready?
To arms.
Incoming! Watch it! No mercy! Incoming! Watch it!
Serve the enemy.
Take the offensive!
I'll show you how to
Let's
fight.
go! You ready? Crush them! Keep an eye on them!
Not done yet.
It's
What are
fine.
you looking at?
No?
I'll heal you!
No, I'm really confused.
This power
I'll
is
heal you.
beyond mortals.
Not.
Please listen to my song.
Incoming! Watch it!
Destruction is salvation.
Serve the enemy.
Point! Point!
Keep an eye on them.
Oops,
Oh,
wrong way.
water! Turn the tide!
Destruction is salvation.
Oh, water! Turn the tide!
This battle's gonna take forever.
Point!
Incoming.
You have my thing! Point! This isn't good. Point!
Observe the enemy.
Where'd she go?
Keep an eye on them.
I don't like this.
Point! Oh, water! Turn the tides!
I will abide by the contract.
I can do this.
I must
Don't need to
fall.
panic. Observe the enemy.
Oh, water! Turn the tides!
This isn't good.
Oh, water!
Let's do this
Turn the
together.
tides! Yes!
I will abide by the
I
contract.
don't like this.
How could this
I
happen?
can't hit anymore.
Keep an eye on them.
Word! Oh, water! Turn the tide! No, no!
Keep an eye on them.
Take them out!
Oh, water! Turn the tides! Oh, water! What? Turn the tides! Yeah, no quarter!
Keep an eye on them.
I don't like this.
Oh, water! Turn the tides!
Realize your limits.
Let's begin the lesson. Not done yet.
Incoming! Watch it!
I can fight too.
I'll show you how to fight. Not done yet.
This
Keep an eye
power
on
is
them.
Not
beyond
done.
me.
Not done
Turn
yet.
the tides!
Now I'm
Regret
mad.
this.
Not done yet.
Keep an eye on them.
Are you okay?
That all you
This
get?
power is beyond mortals.
Be gone.
Hear for yourself what a true song
I
is.
lend you.
That all you
I
got?
will abide by the contract.
I lend you. Be gone.
Destruction is
cover.
salvation.
Keep an eye on
Enemies
them.
are excited.
Let's go.
You ready?
Observe the enemy.
Here are my hopes and dreams!
Incoming!
Let's
Watch
do
it!
this together.
No! No! This
isn't good.
Observe the enemy. I don't like this.
I can fight too.
Observe the enemy. I despise you.
Evasive action!
Keep an eye on them.
Pardon me! Evasive action!
I don't like this.
No quarter!
Begin the lesson.
No
Incoming!
point!
This is providence.
No quarter!
Mercy.
No quarter!
Begin the lesson.
I won't go
No.
easy.
Keep an eye on them.
Be gone!
This
Keep an eye
power
on
is
them.
beyond mortals.
Be gone! Evasive action!
I don't like this.
How could this happen?
Keep an eye on them. This isn't good.
Begin
Incoming!
the
Watch
lesson.
it!
Be gone! What? Yeah!
I will abide by the contract.
Pardon me! Point!
Incoming! Watch it!
Begin the lesson.
You're
Not
meant to
done yet.
repose.
I'll show you
Let's
how to
end
fight.
this! Let's go! You ready?
Pardon
Fall
me!
into the abyssal darkness.
What are you looking at?
In the name of Jutland!
Crush them!
Constant vigilance!
You need not fear death.
Oh, water!
Keep an eye on
Turn
them.
the
You
tide!
need not fear death.
You can't tell what wind is supposed to be weak to.
No mercy.
Not done
Fall
yet.
into the abyssal darkness.
My
I'll
word!
show you how to fight.
On the
Incoming!
attack.
Done yet.
Fall into the abyssal darkness.
Incoming! Watch it!
Fall
On the
into the
attack.
abyssal
No.
darkness.
Not
Keep an
done
eye on
yet.
Do not resist.
Not done yet.
You'll regret this.
Not
Keep
done
an eye
yet.
on
Do
them.
not resist.
That all you got?
Oh, water! Turn the tide!
Not done yet!
I will abide by the contract.
Not done
That
yet!
all you got?
Not done yet!
Take the
Not done
offensive!
yet! Not
That all
done
you
yet!
got?
Keep an eye on them.
Do not
Oh,
resist.
water! Turn the tide!
Not done
Your
yet!
punishment. This
Keep an eye
power
on
is
water.
beyond
Turn
me.
the tide!
Take cover!
We can do this.
No quarter!
Incoming! Watch it!
Let's
You
go.
ready?
To arms!
This
Keep an eye on
power is
them.
Take
beyond
the
me.
offensive!
Let me do it! No quarter! Yeah!
Keep an eye on them.
You have no
Destruction is
quarter!
salvation.
Nope!
Ah, there we go.
Oh, water! Turn the tide! No quarter! No quarter!
Why did that not work?
Oh, water! Turn the
There we
tide!
go.
Take the
No
offensive!
quarter! Nope!
Serve the enemy!
Yeah! Point!
Keep an eye on them.
Observe the enemy!
Oh, water! Turn the tide!
Hear for yourself what a true song is.
Oh, water! Turn the tide! Oh, water! Turn the tide!
This power
Watch
is
it!
beyond mortal.
I'll heal you.
Here are my hopes and dreams! Are you all right?
I will
Serve the
abide
enemy.
by the contract.
Point!
Destruction
I'll
is
heal you.
salvation.
Oh, water!
Let's end
Turn
this!
the tides! Point! You can't like things! Oh, water! Turn the tides!
Take the offensive!
Keep an eye on them.
Let the wind commence your repose.
Let's begin the lesson.
Incoming! Watch it!
This is my
Point!
Observe the enemy!
this is my atonement.
Point!
Observe the enemy!
This is my atonement.
Point!
Keep an eye on them.
Yeah!
Take the offensive!
Keep an eye on
Do
them.
not what?
Point!
Incoming! Watch it!
This is my atonement.
Point! Yeah! Point!
Observe the enemy!
You need not fear death.
How did this happen?
Point!
Keep an eye on them.
This is my atonement.
I don't like this.
What? I will
Observe the
abide
enemy.
by the contract.
Get out of here. I'll heal you.
Incoming! Watch
Fall.
it!
Yeah! Point! Please listen to my song. Point!
Take the offensive!
This is providence.
Let's end this!
I will go east. Feel the cold embrace.
Watch this!
Be gone!
Observe the enemy!
This will settle it?
I'll show you how to fight.
Let's go.
Constant vigilance.
You ready?
Feel the cold's embrace.
Crush them!
I can do this.
Oh, water! Turn the tide! Constant to arms!
Destruction
What
is
should I
salvation.
do? This will settle it? Point!
Observe the enemy!
Realize your limit.
Keep an eye on them.
Point!
What?
Let's end this!
Be gone! Yeah!
Keep an eye on them.
Focus up!
I will abide by the contract.
Keep an eye on
Do
them.
not
I don't
resist.
like this.
We can do this.
This will settle it?
I won't go easy. I will abide by the contract.
This will settle it.
Realize your
Don't
limits.
limit anymore.
Tears.
I don't like this.
No quarter.
This
No
power
quarter.
is beyond me.
I don't like this.
No quarter.
I don't like this.
No quarter. No quarter.
Do not resist.
Be gone.
Take the offensive!
No quarter. Be gone. Yeah. No quarter. Serve the enemy. This will settle it. No quarter. No quarter. No quarter. No quarter. This will settle it. Be gone.
What?
No quarter.
This power is beyond mortals.
This will settle it.
Realize your
This
limits.
will settle it.
That all you
Not
got?
done yet.
This will settle it. No quarter. No quarter.
That all you
Let
got?
out your ears. No quarter.
Keep an eye on this. Why don't you understand?
No quarter.
Whoa!
I don't like
This will
this.
settle it.
That all you
Destruction
got?
is salvation.
That all
No quarter.
Not done yet.
Oh, water. Turn the tide.
Take the offensive! That all you got?
Keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on this.
Oh, water. Turn the tides. I offer this prayer. Oh, water. Turn the tides. Oh, water.
Let's keep up
Turn
the
the
pressure.
tides.
Keep an eye on
Reinforce
this.
the
It's
rising.
excited.
Here are my hopes and dreams.
Serve the enemy.
I must
Let's
go.
have this.
Ah!
I will
Keep an eye on
abide
them.
by the contract.
Are you all right?
Destruction is salvation.
Are you all right?
Observe the enemy.
Oh, water! Turn the tide!
I won't go easy.
Not done yet.
That
I will
all you
abide by the
got?
contract.
What? Let's keep up the pressure.
That all you got?
Point!
I will abide by the contract.
That all you got?
Oh, water! Turn the tides! Oh, water! Turn the tides! Oh, water! Turn the tides!
Keep an eye on them.
Oh, water! Turn the tides! 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 Oh, water! Turn the tide! No quarter!
Keep an eye on them.
That all,
No quarter! Let me
I can do this.
take
No
the offensive!
spacing
That all
out!
you got? That all you got?
No! Ah!
That all you
I'll handle this.
Incoming! What?
Not done yet.
That all you got?
Let's begin the lesson. Not
This
Keep an eye
power
on
is
them.
beyond mortals.
That all you
begin the
got?
lesson. Not done yet. Not.
I will abide by the contract.
That all you got?
Point! Yeah!
This
the
power
enemy.
is
You have
beyond
my
mortals.
Incoming! Watch it! I'll heal you!
What?
Yeah. Point. I can
Are you
still
okay?
fight.
You're
Observe
hurt.
the enemy.
Fall back.
Do
I'll
not
show you
resist.
what's
up.
up.
This'll do it. What are you looking at?
To arms.
I can do this.
Point.
I'm
fast
fast.
and
Sorry.
strong.
I'll show you
ready?
how to fight.
Come on
Observe the
now!
Do
enemy.
not resist.
You saved me.
I'll heal you! Come on now!
Once more with feeling.
Are you
Thanks.
How
okay?
like things. Point.
Observe the
This
enemy.
is
Despise
problem.
the Empire.
Please listen to my song. Lend me
I
your
gotta get out of
ears.
here.
I won't permit any more.
Sorry.
Observe the
Now
enemy.
take a
Destruction
stand.
is salvation.
Save me. I'll
How
heal you.
like things.
Incoming! Watch
Fall.
it!
Oh, water! Turn the tide! Oh, water! Turn the tide!
Stay alert.
I mustn't fall back to the Empire! No quarter!
Incoming! Watch it!
Now take a stand!
You saved me. Are you okay? Keep
Now
an eye on
take a
them.
stand!
I owe you despise the Empire.
Lend me your ears! Oh, water! Turn the tide!
This is...
My word!
I'll heal you.
Observe the
Are
enemy.
you
How
okay?
like things.
I gotta get out of here.
This
Observe the
power is
enemy.
beyond mortal.
Now take a stand!
Oh, you won.
I'll heal you.
This
Observe the
power is
enemy.
beyond mortal.
Now I'm mad.
Oh, water! Turn the tide! Point!
Observe the
Do
enemy.
not resist.
Are you
Thanks.
okay? Keep an eye on them.
Feel the cold's embrace.
Keep an eye on
Reinforce the
them.
rising.
Sighted.
Point!
Observe the enemy.
Keep an eye on them.
You don't need to panic.
Here are my hopes and dreams!
Push
Observe
through.
the
Let's do
enemy.
this
Providence.
together. I'll
Thanks.
heal you.
Point!
Observe the enemy.
Point!
Observe the enemy.
I gotta get out of here.
Head back down!
What? Let's do this together.
Be gone!
I'll heal
I
you.
will
Like
abide
this.
by the contract.
This will settle it!
I'll heal you.
Yeah!
Incoming! Watch it!
Point!
Incoming!
I could not have done it alone.
As expected.
Hamlet. Hamlet!
Line formation!
That power.
grow stronger.
Did it just run away?
There we go, that took
Victory is
forever.
mine!
And apparently, I had my mic muted,
Nice work,
which I had no
Princess.
idea
It definitely doesn't like your song.
for how long.
It seems our guns were effective too. This changes how we engage in combat going forward.
Yeah, the princess restrains it with the singing, and we attack. Next time, we'll bring it down.
Captain!
But that last like 200 health that the Valkyria had, we were only doing like 2 damage per attack.
That song, that Galder, is a calamity. It must be destroyed.
Seriously? Back here again? Why?
This is a true story.
Amlet. Come on. Wake up, Amlet. It's morning already. Wake up, sleepyhead. He's coming too!
Captain! You're okay!
Yay, a million cutscenes.
Just what do you think you're doing? You should be resting.
I'm fine. Sorry for worrying you. That should have gone better.
Everyone wants to know why the Valkyria called your name. However, they're too afraid to ask, or so they say.
What do you think?
It has something to do with Miss Maria, yes?
How?
She was a teacher at your orphanage, was she not?
Did Godot tell you this?
Godot reported nothing of this matter to me. He did, however, continue his investigation in private. Not only did he discover what happened at Mulda, but he also learned who was there, who died, and who survived. His research was nothing if not meticulous. Thus, I've concluded that any connection between you and the Valkyria must involve the Emperor's abduction of Maria. What, pray tell, is so funny?
Even dead, Godot still finds ways to pry into my life.
I beg your pardon?
You've read the records. Godot sought us all out. He didn't judge us, just asked that our fight be for the country.
All of you?
Yes.
I knew nothing of this.
He said he wasn't gonna tell you. Thought you'd try to stop us.
If so, then why did he leave those records behind? Miranda found them almost immediately. Had he not considered that possibility?
Maybe that was his plan all along. All he wanted was for us to fight for this country. He never once tried to stop us. But maybe he was leaving that decision to you. Doesn't matter what you think. We're not stopping.
All this time, have you been thinking only of vengeance? By the time we met at the Institute, had you already...
Yes.
This is overwhelming. 'Twould be so simple to condemn you. And yet, your vendetta is resulting in Jutland's liberation. Neither as the princess nor as a soldier can I begin to comprehend the consequences of your actions. I am utterly at a loss. It must have been so painful, though. I cannot even imagine the weight you must have carried this decade past. To live, thinking only of death. Nevertheless, there is something I still wish to know. Why did the Emperor attack the orphanage?
Doesn't matter why he did it. He burned our home to the ground, killed our friends, and took away the closest thing we had to a mother. Even if we learn the reason why, none of that changes.
That is true. The squad will know nothing of this. I shall keep it to myself and instruct Miranda to do the same.
Why are you doing this?
Because I have no idea what to make of it all. And I cannot speak lightly of that which I do not understand. However, allow me to make one request.
Huh?
Please don't shoulder this burden alone. We are Vandergand. We will do our utmost to end the Valkyria. Together.
There's two things that would have made this game much better. Having a more fluent combat system and not having to take a break and talk to that lady, the old lady, on that stump. That's the most annoying thing. A third thing would be slightly less cutscenes. Or
Good evening.
no loading screens
It isn't Margaretha.
What's
between
the
the
matter?
cutscenes.
Is Leonid not with you?
So, you haven't heard.
Lieutenant Colonel Smirnov is dead.
Huh?
Killed in action at the Battle of Kovaltis.
He volunteered for the Vanguard out of the blue. Said he wanted to be on the front line.
Why?
Where were you? Leonid said he suddenly couldn't contact you. He was looking for you everywhere.
Seemed to hit him real hard. No matter where he looked, not a single soul knew where to find you.
That's just not possible.
He was always gushing about planning a trip. Even after you disappeared, he was making all sorts of plans to surprise you for the day you'd come back. But really, where have you been all this time?
He threw himself into combat to forget you. You might as well have killed him yourself, you...
Enough. Leonid was the one who couldn't get over her. How many times have you told him that it's all just a job to a harlot like her? It really has been a while since you've come by. Why not have a drink with us?
Thanks for the offer, but I'll pass. I only came to show my face.
Come now, you can tell us the truth. You just got a better client than Leonid, didn't you?
Something like that. Now, if you'll excuse me. What were his final moments like?
What's it to you? Plan on shedding some tears?
I heard it was admirable. That he fought with valor.
I see.
Of course I want to save my progress. What's up? Why you bark? I see nothing. Stop it. Seriously? This again?
This is a true story. Why do you smile? Do you not detest me? I stole everything from you. The souls of my past vessels all brimmed with malice toward me. They lament, they grieve, they reject me. In the end, they destroy and disappear without a trace. But you are different.
Bunny!
Within my being,
Why are you
you
barking?
have created this shell and continue to live. Why? Why do you not harbor any despair?
Because I have learned of your crime.
There's
Because
nothing
I
out
have
there
come
for you
in
to bark at.
contact
Stop
with
it.
your soul, if only a little. I forgive.
Sing for me once more. Does the Princess of Jutland vex you so? She is the first human whose power rivals your own, no? I suppose it is only natural she captures your attention.
What folly. I have no interest in mortals. However, it is true we must be rid of that Galder. For mere mortals, the power of mana, Ragnite,
Is a power beyond their ability. Mark me, Valkyria. Your Golder, my Ragnite, our mana. Do not forget that they all belong to me. I control the power, and I shall never let it overwhelm me. Remember, you only need to follow my command. Our command.
I shall comply, mortal. I shall sing whenever you wish it. There is nothing more for me.
Standing here again, are we, Maxime?
What is it?
You're not even Ruzi. Why does this monument capture your attention so much?
How long has this been here?
Ever since His Majesty's reign.
I see.
If you want to ask anything else, I will answer.
The names carved in this monument are all people who have lost their lives for His Majesty.
Indeed. He is giving praise to their deaths.
The people also see death as an honor.
That is true.
Is death an honor?
I did not expect to hear that.
In the previous battle, the Valkyria attacked friend and foe alike. His Majesty approved of that.
Of course. It is a necessary sacrifice.
What is the life of a citizen? Of a soldier? What is their worth? His Majesty's strength is something dazzling to me. The sight of the people following His Majesty showed me the might of the Ruzi Empire.
Still, ever since the Valkyria stormed through, although my mind understands it was necessary, my heart cannot.
You are the one I cannot understand. Why do you think in that manner? You doubt yourself.
Doubt, it may be. That is why I ask those who have passed on. Were their deaths truly an honor?
I loathe to admit it, but you are one of the Empire's proud Grand Generals, worthy of His Majesty's trust. At the very least, do not display your true character.
Your Majesty, Brenland respectfully wishes to express its deep regret over the death of Admiral Gustav Mecklenburg.
Frank likewise sends its sympathies.
Hobstria prays that his soul be at peace.
Brightson similarly offers its condolences.
You have our gratitude for these kind words. Gustav was our faithful servant long before we ever ascended to the throne. Our regret is
I think there's even more cutscenes than usual.
However, we cannot abandon the Imperial crown for a funeral shroud. Many of Ruse's most valiant soldiers, Grand Generals Balthus and Gustav included, have lost their lives to the Jutes. Thus shall we use this humiliation as incitement to take offensive against these bloodthirsty Jutish invaders.
Invaders?
Correct. This talk of liberation is a flagrant fallacy. Europa can no longer afford to be blinded by propaganda. The Rusi Empire hereby declares, in no uncertain terms, Jutland's liberation is naught but a lawless invasion.
Once again, Claudius defined Jutland's actions as an invasion.
The Rusi people supported the Emperor's words. For them, Jutland was a despised enemy. Claudius was the one who transformed Ruse into a mighty country that rivaled the world powers. To the citizenry, I imagine he was the symbol of an immense ruse, of the nation itself.
Not one person doubted his words at the time. The outcry to never forget Jutland's invasion grew stronger.
The attack on the capital of their old kingdom infuriated the Rusi citizens. I believe Claudius used that intense rage as a backdrop to increase the momentum of the anti-Jutland sentiment. It was around this time, wasn't it, when Ruse declared their counterattack. It even engulfed Europa on a grand scale.
Be that as it may, the superpowers distanced themselves from this situation due to the traitors pulling the strings. Each domestically adopted a wait-and-see policy, emphasizing the Ruse versus Jutland perspective. Lindegard, who is perceptive to such trends, made sure Ruse's invasion phrasing was known throughout the country.
Currently, Jutland is being alienated from the world powers. We perceived Ruse as the enemy, and to that end have been liberating the countries under the Empire's dominion. However, the whole of Europa now looks at us with scorn, viewing us only as invaders. This is most unfortunate for the kingdom. As such, I would once more like to implore to your majesty to end this war. Please, sire, appoint me to negotiate with the Rusi Empire.
I object to Councilman Lindegard's proposal, your majesty.
You again?
There's no need to sway to public opinion. Looking at the situation short-sightedly will change nothing. I'd appreciate if you'd view the situation as a whole.
But this war has already claimed the lives of our youth, whose bright futures are cut short. What do you call that?
Precisely what I would call a short-sighted view. How will we politicians make use of this victory, which our soldiers won with their blood, for Jutland's future? That is what is important. If we withdraw here, it will affect the people's morale and result in a significant decrease of the country's power. This war was started in the first place because the Empire placed an economic blockade on Jutland. If we look at this in the long term, there's no other choice but to win this war in our present situation.
He's moving the goalposts. He shifted the king's focus to Jutland's future instead of looking at its present state.
So this is how they operate.
New secondary weapons. But anyways, gotta save and get off. See you next time.